Hello guys and welcome, and some time ago actually I've played in an MTGO league and I was very surprised by this deck. I played against it and no matter what I did or how much life I gained, the deck just managed to beat me, very simply beat me to death, and it was really powerful. So I really want to try this deck today. It maybe seems like the best version of Mono Red you can actually be playing, and the reason for that is the card Melded Moxide, which basically melds the two versions of Burn, right? So we know the Madness Burn with the Fire Temper and the Sneaky Snackers and the Grab the Prize, and you also play the Highway Robbery and the Epicure, you already know the deal. But then you got the other version which does care about the artifacts and play Synthesizer. This deck doesn't necessarily play Synthesizer, but it does play the Tomb Raider, obviously one of the best one drops in the format, and the Percussionist, same thing about that, it's super annoying, right, and super good. It also does play the Galvanic Blast since it does play the artifacts, and the Moxide does help with that a lot, and some Lava Darts for some discard value, along with Snackers, of course, which is a great strategy. Some Chain Lightnings, Lightning Bolts, and obviously the Epicure, which is both a burn and it gives us some means to actually discard cards like the Snacker or the Fire Temper. And the sideboard, to end the festivities, great against fairies or elves. 4 blasts, obviously necessary against blue decks. 3 Smash to Smithereens. I absolutely love this card. I wish more red decks actually played it. It's a great way to deal with artifacts, and it's a burn spell in one, so that's really good. And Suplex is really versatile, and for relics against Spy, Dredge, or even some Tears, this is actually a really good card. Obviously, the relic does hit your Sneaky Snackers and Lava Darts, so some people do play the Tormod script, but I think the relic should be completely fine there. Now, I did mention a league, and this is because I've started a Patreon for us, and we have already played the first league this Saturday, so if you guys want to see it, link in the description, you guys can join very early, and there will of course be much more than just leagues. So let's see how this deck works, and I will see you in the games. Alright guys, first game we go against Narbet, and they do want to play just against tiered decks, and I think the deck we play is actually very good for some tournament practice since it's really powerful. We can already see a hand that's actually really sweet. We've got the Snacker, Grab the Prize. It's really fast, it's really awesome. I think we can definitely keep this one. Let's start things off with the Great Furnace into the Valdaran Epicure. We could go turn to Grab the Prize into the Sneaky Snacker, and we will start things off very fast here. Let's actually see what they play, since I believe this deck can have some bad matchups. Okay, they pick up a Swamp. We do find a Goblin Tomb Raider. That's very tempting, actually. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. So I think there has been a change of plans. We will go for a Goblin Tomb Raider. We will hit them for 3, and we will say go, and we are cracking the blood very soon, actually. They cycle a Troll, we will discard a Snacker, and then if we draw land, we can actually discard a Temper, which returns the Snacker. That seems awesome. Okay, they go for a Black Mage's Road, that's pretty interesting. End step, we will Blood Token away, probably the Sneaky Snacker, I would say, hoping for a land. Here it is. Absolutely amazing, and Lightning Bolt. So we can do a lot of things here. I think the best course of action is actually grab the prize away the Temper, bring back the Snacker, and I think we will Temper the Hero Token. I think the creatures are more valuable, right? So let's grab the prize. We will discard the Temper. We will choose the Hero Token and pay 1 here. It dies. It deals 2 to them. Sneaky Snacker comes there, and yeah, we are already attacking for a lot there. This has to be very uncomfortable, especially when we are going first, right? It's an onslaught. Okay, combat step. It looks like mono black as well. It could be like Gardens, it could be Devotion. It could as well be something like Black Burn, although I don't think Black Burn would play Trolls. End step, find the Lightning Bolt, pretty good. I don't think there's an instant speed like Board Vibe, right, in black? I hope at least, since Drown in Sorrow and Arms of Hadar are both sorcery, so we should be fine here with playing the Percussionist. They will cast down the Snacker, really? The Snacker, okay. And I think we are plotting the Highway Robbery. I love the Highway Robbery since the plot ability is so useful when you have nothing else to do. It's so great. I could actually play it by sacrificing a land, but I think the game could get a little bit longer, although we do have 2 bolts, so I'm expecting to win extremely soon here. Okay, they spent 4 mana for Torn of the Black Rose. We can Lightning Bolt that, and they should mark the game of, rather mark the end of game 1, right, since we can just Lightning Bolt the Torn. And they do draw, but yeah, this is pretty over. We have a Lava Dart heal here. We also have the Highway Robbery, and they do recognize that the first game is GG, so we will go to the sideboard. So regarding the sideboard, I'm not really sure what to think. I think Smash to Smithereens could be really great, especially if they bring some more artifacts. I'm not really sure if they play only like the Black Mage's Rod or they are playing some more artifact. I definitely want to try the Smash to Smithereens, right? Take a 1 Chain Lightning, 1 Lava Dart, and let's bring like 2 Smashes and see if they are actually useful in the matchup. And then we will see. I actually love the mono red decks for one reason, and that the sideboarding is usually pretty straightforward and pretty easy, right? Which I think is very important, especially for beginners. Okay, well, very interesting hand. We actually have 2 ways, or 2 turns rather, to draw a land. If we don't do it, we are in trouble. We do have the Snacker, we have a 1-drop here. We can try it. It's a little greedy from me, I do understand that, but we will keep, you know, if we don't draw a land, we can just go to game 3, keep it really simple. They duress us. Probably take the Bolt, I would assume. They could also take like the Grab the Prize. I think that would be the smartest if they think we actually will hit a land. If they don't think that, they just could take the Bolt, right? They do take the Grab the Prize, which means they think we will actually hit a land. Here is a Melted Moxide. Uh-oh. We have 1 more turn to actually hit a land, or at least something that looks like a land. I don't think there is a 1 mana card which could help with the lands. They will duress again. That's fine. They will probably take. It's either the Moxide or the Lightning Bolt. The Moxide. What's really good about this deck is, since you are relying on creatures as well as burn spells, the duress isn't really that good, since the creatures do apply the constant pressure, right? So duressing 1 card doesn't usually help. We will bolt them to the face. You do find a land, which I love, so we can go for the Melted Moxide, discarding a Sneaky Snacker. So we will discard the Snacker, draw 2, it comes back. We do find another land, that's pretty good. They know we have the Smash to Smithereens. They go Defile. Okay, I mean, it's back, you know. So if we find another draw 2, the Snacker is back. This could be Black Mage's Rod. They cycle Fumes. Okay, find another Smash. Okay, so maybe the Smash actually wasn't ideal. We will play the Epicure and we may blood away the Smash if it doesn't look like there will be an artifact soon, you know what I mean? So we'll just pass the turn. We can also just Bolt. They got 3 mana for Temporal Intervention. That's absolutely fine. We will just Lightning Bolt their face and they will take 1 of the Smashes and we will, I think, cycle the other Smash. We could also wait if we draw land, right? I think that's the more responsible play. Just waiting if we draw, yeah, something like this. So we could either cycle the land or we could just crack the Moxide. I think to crack the Moxide is maybe a little bit better, like a 2/2 seems a little better than a random card, so I think I'm for that instead. We will just say go, and I will not play the land, of course. I want to blood token that away if possible, since the resources aren't very plentiful in this game, and I think that's from both of us, right? They had a lot of interaction and we just don't have that many resources, so I think the Moxide and the 2/2 will be very, very valuable in this matchup. We will cast, see, they will cast down the 1/1, so, you know, we now have a 2/2. Wow, another intervention. Yes, that's fine. You can take the Smash. Okay, we will create a 2/2, which is 1 more attacker. Find a Tomb Raider, which is awesome, so we will play that first before we use the blood token. Is this an artifact? It actually is, so it works with the Raider. That's even better than I thought. And let's blood token away the land. It is a Great Furnace. I mean, it's an artifact if they kill the robot token, so because of that I think we are playing it. And we have no more cards left. And they have 3, so, you know, we could really get it here and just lose still. If they have like Drown in Sorrow or something. Okay, they have a cast down, see. I'm really glad we played the Great Furnace. Do find another mountain. I think we are keeping that in our hand now. Okay, hit them for 2. They still need to do something about the Tomb Raider. This could be Thorn of the Black Rose. They go Black Mage's Rod. Sadly, no more Smash to Smithereens there. Find a Galvanic Blast. I think we can Galvanic Blast safely the hero token. It would deal 2 damage anyway, so that's fine. Now let's try to attack with this Goblin Guide and Pauper right there. It's crazy how much damage can a 1-drop do. It's really, really powerful. Okay, I think they have something to do. Probably an instant. Find an Epicure. That's actually a very good draw. So we will attack for 2. They will probably use their removal. Here it is. Defile, yes. We will go for Epicure. Oh, we are still in the blocker's phase. Let's play the Epicure right now. And I guess we can use the blood right away, right? Melted Moxide is awesome. We will wait for another turn with the Moxide. Hopefully it won't get duressed. Wow, I shouldn't have said that. I should have played it actually. It would still be a free 2/2 on a later turn, right? But that's fine. I think we should have them sooner or later. And if I'm not mistaken, we actually have No, we actually don't have Lava Dart in the graveyard. I thought we did for some reason. They go down to 2 though. It's getting scary. They go Witch's Cottage, but no creatures in the grave yet. Find a Snacker. Can't play that yet. So if they play the Intervention, they would need to select the Snacker. And we actually want that in the graveyard, of course. So they go to 1. And let's see what can you do with this. It's a land. Is the Epicer the lethal attacker? It is. We win 2-0. Good game against Mono Black. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was Devotion. Okay, so now we actually go second against Mandarina. And it's a little bit, you know, different than usual. Pretty weird, right? We have no artifact for the Raider, although that doesn't mean it's bad. I think we can keep. It's not ideal, of course, but I don't think it's bad. They go Crag. I definitely think this is Boros Synthesizer. Hey, a Percussionist is actually sick. We will play that, cast that, use that, and attack for 1 already. So they are back to 20 because of the Crag. I do love this art on the Crag though. I think this is my favorite one with Alashnorn. They could go like Lembus or something, you know, or they could hold a Bolt, also an option. They go Seeker, instantly bolted, not even a question, right? Unless they play Mutagenic Growth, at which point we would be extremely sad, but let's bolt the Seeker and we will play Tomb Raider. Well, this hand turned out to be actually really amazing. Next turn it's Grab the Prize into Fire Temper, right? Most likely. I don't think the Lava Dart is that good against them, since they play the Inspectors, which have 2 life. Seeker has 2 life. Skyfisher has 2 life. I don't know this one. Okay. I don't usually see this. Let's see, what are you discarding? Snacker. So this is something else. This is different. We still have the Lava Dart though. Do find the Great Furnace, which I'm a big fan of. So I think we will Grab the Prize, Fire Temper the face. We can Lava Dart the Sneaky Snacker later. We don't need to do that this turn since it's still tapped, right? So let's attack. And we will Grab the Prize, since the Fire Temper. We will choose their face and pay 1. And yeah, that deals 5 to them. That's pretty nasty. Find an Epic here. We can, you know, use that later with the draw 2. Here comes Core Skyfisher. They can return the Celebrations. I understand the deck. You know, it's pretty value driven. It can be pretty good in longer games, I think. No tax. Okay. Voldaren Epic here. That's fine. We will Mountain. We will definitely pre-Lava Dart, Sneaky Snacker. And now they are in a troublesome scenario, since if they block, we can just flashback the Lava Dart, right? They will. We will go Voldaren Epic here, Voldaren Epic here, and we are flashbacking the Dart, killing the Skyfisher, sacrificing a land. And I guess we can end of turn discard a Snacker, right? Nothing wrong with that. They play Celebrations once again. So this is like maybe Borosynth, but with Snackers. They return the Snackers, but they do come in tapped, which isn't ideal for them, I think. Instead, we will Blood Token away the Sneaky Snacker, find the Temper, should probably do it, right? Unless they have a Bolt. Galvanic Blast is awesome. Do we have 3 artifacts? We actually do. So this is much more damage than we need here. We can also discard the Temper and cast it for the Madness cost. That's really cool. Let's Galvanic Blast the face. We have 3 artifacts. And we win the first game. Alright. So the question is, do we think Smash of Smithereens will be useful in this matchup? And I will be honest, I have absolutely no idea. I think the discard spell was an enchantment, or the enchantment they actually used to bounce back and forth was an enchantment, so that isn't good. Relic could be alright, although I'm not sure how necessary it is. And the Festivities could be decently powerful in this matchup against Sneaky Snackers. I think it's better than Lava Dart, to be honest. Probably, right? And then the question is, do we want Smash to Smithereens? And I didn't see a single artifact, so I think the answer there will be probably not. Let's submit. I also don't think it's worth to pollute the deck with Relic of Progenitus versus just the Sneaky Snacker, right? It's possible they have more synergies with the graveyard, but we didn't see it. We will mulligan 0 lands. Looks, you know, a little better. Let's drop a land. We go Windscarred Crag yet again. So they will basically start the game with 20 life, since we will play the Epicer once again too. And next turn we can actually plot the Robbery if we want. We have 3 bolts. They will go Melded Moxide. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Sneaky Snacker is back to another mountain. I think we'll just plot the Highway Robbery, right? Hit them for 1. We have Triple Bolt, which we will probably use to kill their creatures. So they basically are playing what we are playing, but they just are using Boros, right? With the package. Quite cool. They will attack for 2. So they think they are the aggro deck now. And they go Fisher, probably picking up the Moxide. I like this. It's quite the cool synergy there. Find a... Okay, mountain. Okay, we are casting the robbery. We will discard a mountain. Chain Lightning, Galvanic Blast. We will Chain Lightning the Fisher. We have a lot of burn in hand, although not many real ways to actually stick some creatures to the board. Let's go. They go Seeker. Okay, that's for 2. Find a Fire Temper. I do like that. Okay, so there is no way we can get up to 3 artifacts. It's possible they have double bolt. Let's try to, I think, lightning bolt the Seeker. Let's see what they do with that. They just let it go. Beautiful. You will hit them for 1 as well. We can actually discard the temper and like kill them. We could also just kill the snacker, but I don't think we are in danger yet. I think that's fine. If they play like something more important, like another Seeker, we will do that instead. They go Melted Moxite. Oh, so they are a burn. They are Boros burn. Like actually, okay. If I knew that, I would have killed the snacker sooner. Radiant Fountain. So they are burn. That's good against burn. And Seeker. Alright. Definitely using the blood. Discarding the temper. Choose the Seeker. Pay for it. Goblin Tomb Raider. But no artifacts. But no artifacts. Find a snacker. This hand is little, like this is what I like to call chopped. Like it's kind of weird, right? It has the pieces, but it doesn't work as a whole. We'll play the Raider. And I think we are forced to bolt the Sneaky Snacker very soon. We'll probably just do it like right now with the Galvanic Blast. They'll probably just bring it right back, right? Like, let's be honest here. Never mind, it's their end step instead. Find a mountain, sure. Hit them for 2, that's something. Shall we play the mountain or shall we wait? If we draw a discard spell, we will discard the snacker anyway. Yeah, let's mountain. We have the bolts. They could just crack the Moxite for 2/2 if they want. Or if they want to bounce it, that's completely on them, right? They will pass the turn again. We do find the Great Furnace, which is awesome. I wonder what their hand actually is. They didn't even crack the Moxite. I don't know why they must have misclicked or something. 3, crack the Moxite. Sure, finally. Great. Oh, they will just temper the face. Okay, well, that's another thing they can do. So will you crack the Moxite or... Yes. I think we are bolting the robot, but we can do that on their turn. It will go Kick Off Celebration. So it's an enchantment. Good to know. Temper, and Snacker comes back. Damn. Ethereal Armor? What is that doing there? We will Lightning Bolt right now. I'm not sure what the armor is doing in their deck, to be honest. Seeker. I guess we need to bolt that too. Yeah, but that's like too many bolts. I think we are just dead, right? Unless we find like more ways. Okay, End the Festivities does work, and it does work really well actually. We need some action next turn, I will be honest. Yeah. They obviously have more value than we actually do. They go Kick Off Celebrations again, so Snacker is back. Yeah, that's not ideal. Electrickery. Fisher returning. Yeah, that's a lot of value there. Best draw would be probably like any draw too, I think. Not Great Furnace. So is that good game? Yeah, we don't have any flyers. So let's go to game 3 here against Boros Burn. I think I would call the deck Boros Burn. Smash to Smithereens doesn't still seem that good against them. I don't like the End of the Festivities too. I do like the Relic quite a bit though against the Snackers. Let's play 2. If we find them in the opening hand, we are pretty happy about that. Now we go first. Ooh, no lands. Let's mulligan. 3 lands. Blast, Snacker. Terrible hand. Let's mulligan again. Okay, this is quite a bit better. Yeah. Can we keep this? Can we keep the Relic is the question. We are keeping. Definitely Mountain. And then the question is, do we want double card draw or do we just keep the Relic? I think we want double card draw, so let's ditch the Highway Robbery. Let's go Mountain. Let's go Clockwork Percussionist. Hit them for 1. Start doing the thing very, very soon. Best draw would be, I think, Sneaky Snacker, most likely, right? Go Plains. So now they are not playing Tribune Inspectors, it looks like. Find the Bolt. Pretty cool. We will attack. We'll play a Relic of Progenitus against the Sneaky Snacker. Go Seeker. We will bolt that. I think we will need to grab the prize very soon there. Fire Temper. I think we have to grab the prize that. Sadly, obviously, we can't cast it for the Madness cost, but that's fine. We need to do that. Lantern Relic. Jeez, I got punished hard for the relics. That is okay though. We will draw some cards with the relics soon. And we still can destroy their Sneaky Snacker in the graveyard if they... I mean, exile it, if they actually just discard it, right? We go Bit Reunion, let's see what there is. Here it is, so we will exile that. We will bolt the Percussionist, awesome. Let's see what we find with that. We find a Fire Temper, okay. Mountain, alright. Let's Fire Temper the face. Let's exile the Bolt, and I think we will pop one of the relics there as well, to be honest. We go Bit Reunion, Snacker. We will do that again. This is really good. The relics are putting in some work. Here's a Skyfisher. Need to find some action soon. Oh no. Great Furnace. Chain Lightning. We can Chain Lightning. Do you want to crack the relic or do we wait there? I think we cracked the relic actually. We already exiled 2 snackers. Okay, this is good. Tomb Raider. Play that so that it has haste and we will just attack. But we have nothing in the hand, which is like, this is the result of mulliganing to 5, right? Sometimes it's just not ideal. They gain 2 life, so they undealt the damage with the Tomb Raider. They go for another Bitter Reunion and a Temper, probably killing the Raider, right? Yes. Oh no, another land. Let's pass the turn. Yeah, I think they got us here. Sadly, the hands were a little suspicious. Yeah, that's definitely over, I think. We would need to draw some crazy things to actually make this work. It's definitely not Snacker. I will give it, I think, one more turn, but if they like play some more creatures, I think we are conceding. I actually like their deck. I wish they had a little bit more discard synergy. I would love to see some Prismatic Strands. You know, I would love to see some... Oh, yeah, that's bad. I would love to see some... Let's concede. I would love to see some Rally the Peasants and maybe play a little bit of a more aggressive version even. It's similar to Boros Synthesizer, but they are playing like the reunions and everything. I think it's pretty cool, pretty sick. Lovely idea, even with the Melted Moxite. So that's good game, and props to Mandarina15 for an awesome brew, honestly. Alright guys, we are back with the conclusion, and all I have to say is there is definitely a reason this deck has beaten me in the league. It's extremely powerful, and I think it's because you combine the best aspects of the best red decks there are in the format, right? And the Melted Moxite, I think, is the glue between the 2 bridges. So obviously you have the Madness Burn with the Fire Tempers and Sneaky Snackers, extremely powerful for a very, very long time by now. And you have the Synthesizer, which does shine because of the 1-drops, right? You've got the Percussionist, which is extremely good since it's card advantage, it's super sticky, super annoying. It's an artifact for the Tomb Raider, which the Tomb Raider is one of the best cards. Again, it's 1 mana 2/2 with haste a lot of the time, which is like the best 1-drop like ever in Pauper, right? And the Epicure is a nice glue. Not only it does create the artifact, but you know, you can discard a card with the blood and you know, you play the Snacker, the Fire Temper, and the card advantage from those draw 1s, and I mean discard 1s, draw 2s is extremely great. Not only that, but Grab the Prize is even like a burn spell in and of itself, right? Not only its card advantage, but it's burn as well in 1 card for only 2 mana, extremely strong. And the Moxite can be a creature later in the game, so I think that's the reason you are playing that, apart from it's an artifact for the Blast and the Goblin Tomb Raider. So yeah, I think this deck is amazing. I was really happy with the sideboard as well. And if you guys want to see the game against this deck, it will be on Patreon, full MTGO League with a very special deck to me. And there is obviously much more. There is even a way, if you want to work with me personally, there is definitely a way to do that as well. But anyway, this deck was a blast to play, and I will see you soon. Have a great day and bye.